I want to encourage the wives really quick that you are not undermining or working around your husband or dishonoring God by going directly to the bridegroom for provision at this time in your marriage. When your husband is not operating in his design, when he's not seeing himself as a son of God, when he is not consecrating the marriage and especially preparing it to be positioned by the Lord, when he's not submitting to accountability, when he's in isolation and rejection and abandonment and in agreement with his sin nature, rather than sitting there and accusing him and putting a bunch of language to the things you're experiencing, go directly to the bridegroom for provision. The Greek word proneo is to receive, think, or perceive ahead of time. Yes, that was designed for the man to operate in the fullness of that nature and that mantle for his community, but especially his own family. But just because your bridegroom isn't there in the way that he was designed doesn't mean you don't have direct access to the bridegroom. So there's a safety and a security of receiving directly from him, letting him wash you in the word, let him remind you of your identity. And then, yes, there's that comma in that sentence of now go deliver that in peace and understanding, like life to your husband's bones through your conduct and through your character. Not many words, right? Not many proof points, but rather that you would come to him and remind him of his sonship, and that you would balance the ability to receive from the Lord and then keep your heart soft enough so when your husband, God's son, has that revelation and that reckoning, that there's room for his sonship to come back into order, and that you're not so callous and hardened in heart that you wouldn't receive his leadership and his direction inside of the marriage.